I am Dylan Sides, and I'm the executive producer of Revenge of the Mask and Rise of the Mask.
Lance Kawas, and I'm the director of both these shorts that was mentioned by Mr. Dylan Sides.
Just because you guys are awesome and the explosiveness of all this, that we're going to give kind of a breakdown how we pulled this off,
Yes.
where the shorts originated from, and why, I guess. So
You guys deserve an explanation, and
Yes.
Dylan's going to do all the talking. The comic book is obviously a dark comic book. It's based on a tribe that chops their head off, right? Puts it back on, and then they take the mask off in order to figure out if they're good or bad, right?
Yeah, or can be corrupted.
Oh, yeah, not to be corrupted. And so we decided to not do the comic book for the dark comic book version, but do it instead as a movie that predicts and tells the story in a different realm. Hear the talking.
So, as you guys know, the Mask is a comic book series created by Dark Horse and was adapted into a film in 1994 of the same name. And what you guys might not have known is that there was a deleted scene for the original film that was of a bunch of Vikings, specifically Leif Erikson, in his ill, driving up to the beach and dropping the mask off and leaving it like an unwanted child.
Yes.
So basically, the movie went a more Norse mythology route, which we loved, and we kind of wanted to keep the stylistic elements of the film against our film. And I had pitched, I think we were in a McDonald's, and we were discussing how the film was going to go. And I had a little short treatment that no one had seen yet of an idea of doing a Viking scene, and Lance just took it and ran with it.
Yes, because I'm totally Nordic, as you can tell. I used to do sword fights when I was a kid with my kid brother, and I used to kick the shit out of him, and now I can do it as a movie, and I proved to my producer who I love.
Yes. So basically, we had the idea that we wanted, if we were going to do the Viking scene, we would want to do it separately. And we knew that we wanted it to look completely different.
Yes.
So we came back to the same beach, same location in
July.
July.
It looked totally
Completely different.
Yes. Like totally, really different.
Yeah, we cleaned up the beach.
Yes.
We added our own stuff. If you guys seen, there's like a big pedestal, what's the word?
Like a
obelisk.
whole obelisk.
Yeah, thing sitting in the center of the area there. That was all foam sculpted, basically. So throughout this, we knew we wanted a lot of custom made stuff, and we took, like this, the chest that we had constructed for Revenge of the Mask, and because we actually shot the Viking stuff last, we ended up having to go backwards on everything, and that includes both the mask itself, which we did something that has never been done before, and it was originally supposed to be seen in that Viking short from the film.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
The
lock was.
No, so basically 3 chests were constructed for the film. One of them got broken up and got lost. And
Odin.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Odin.
I haven't been able to find the actual wooden crate part of it, but all the pieces that were on it, we ended up giving away.
Yes.
This chest was created specifically for Rise of the Mask, and then of course the one that was created for Revenge.
Let me tell you guys something. The hand that was chopped off, guess who made it? This guy. Basically, you did everything.
That was a culmination between me and Tracy. No.
Well, Tracy, I love you. Yes.
Me and Tracy took a mold of Bobby's hand, and then basically he then sculpted the bottom end. So when you guys see his hand get chopped off and you see the nasty stump, that is Tracy. So basically he did the stump and the arm guard. I did the hand, and that was fun to do on set. Also a lot of blood.
Just fuck it. You did everything. He actually did the whole fucking thing, but I directed it because he made my life easy. And let me tell you, again, because of time, the biggest problem for a director is money and time. Because of time, weather, tide, wind.
Well, that particular shoot was just interesting in general because it's completely different because we had a completely different team.
Different budget,
different on-off schedule day because we wrapped in, I want to say May late May. We wrapped in May, took a complete month off before
And
we
then
wanted, and then we're like, okay, I guess we're gonna do this. And so then we all regrouped, came back together to shoot
And
that.
I would like to talk about the actors, because the actors spent time choreographing all that to make my life easier to communicate with my DP.
Oh, that was brilliant and
That
cool
was-
to watch you guys do
Yes,
that.
we did that. They did that. It's Bobby and Peter. They spent hours choreographing, you know, coming with ideas. I told them my ideas, and we all went together, and it all became this beautiful 10-minute fight sequence, which on set, because reality is reality on film, we ended up doing maybe 35-40% of what we wanted, and it still looked epic. So imagine if we had the time and the money. Thank you, Sam Raimi, this
And,
weekend.
that was the coolest moment as a producer and a writer.
Yes.
You know, getting to watch. I think the day I was like, oh, this is real, was when we were in the dance studio and you guys were showing me, because I hadn't seen anything. They kept it very under wraps from me up until that point. And
That's
Bobby-
how I am. Yeah, that's how I am. I'm very secret, like 00, 007. I'm very secretive about stuff.
Which was also very difficult keeping this a secret from you guys. We were debating whether or not to even put any of the Viking stuff in the trailer.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, no, it's too cool.
It's just too damn cool. The Viking scene, I mean, it was my life.
So basically, because of those stunts, there was a lot of little challenges. Like when you're seeing them throwing these axes around, grab that sword. This is made by a friend of mine, Greg Johnson, and when I told him I needed some blunt weapons, when he sent these to me, I didn't realize that he actually did this.
Yes.
These are real.
This is real.
And we didn't
Yeah.
realize this until about 3 or 4 days before. And so what ended up happening was the shields that we had originally purchased for the shoot were completely useless. And we only had 3 of these. And basically, that was the hero sword. This was a backup axe.
Yes.
Yep, signed
Can I
by
have that?
Bobby.
Yes. Just so you know, this is real steel. Was it in
Yeah.
a movie?
Yeah, that was a movie. Also shot in Michigan. Basically, in order to take the hit of a real weapon, we created a shield that could take the hits from this sword. And we used this very same rubber and coating on some of our stunt masks. And I basically took the rubber and coated an entire foam version of the shield. And so the inside of the shield was made of foam, but the outside of it was a dense rubber material. And we must have hit that maybe like 30 times.
Durable, based on what Bobby and Peter were putting in. I love angles and I love perspective shot, depth of field, and camera movement. With these three elements, I think we delivered a pretty cool look.
Yeah, I think between me, Lance, Ishtavan, and my lovely girlfriend Christina Tomlinson, who did an amazing job with writing the story.
She is.
It was, I think we all came together with something that was really special, really cohesive. And I think the last bit of trivia we can give you is, if you guys stuck around for the after credits,
Yes.
that is actually the very last thing we shot.
Yes.
Because this was, originally we had planned on releasing this second from Revenge,
Yes.
not before. But we decided to give you guys kind of a cool burn,
Yeah.
I guess,
Yeah.
to wait for Revenge of the Mask, which plug coming out November 30th.
Yeah, outro.
Once again.
Once again.
I'm Dylan Sides, the executive producer.
And I'm Lance Kawas, the film director and co-producer.
And thank you very much for watching this behind the scenes feature of Rise of the Mask.
Thank you, and we will pump you up soon in the movies.
Yes,
Yes,
weird, but yes.
yes, high five. He is an amazing character, I'm telling you, because he makes my life easy, because my life personally isn't easy. So as I'm directing, I bring it all on, and this guy, I love you, Dylan. Did I tell you
I
love
love you too.